What's up, guys? We're back again with another video. Today I got a story for you. A really intense story. So me and my girl, we're riding down to Virginia to go see a friend of mine, Derek. Derek lives in Virginia. He's like, yo, come down and see me. I haven't seen you in a while. And I'm like, you know what, bud? You're right. I'm coming down there. We're going to chill for a little bit. I work tomorrow, but fuck it. I'm going to come down and see you because, I haven't seen you in a while. We jump in the car. Before we jump in the car, I take all four wheels off of my car and I'm like, I don't need to be rolling down to Virginia on some 17x9 stretched tires, rubbing rear. Like, I don't need that. So let's just roll down there safe on the stock wheels. Throw the stock wheels on. Alexis comes over. We get on the highway, roll out to Virginia. We get on the highway, everything's smooth going, smooth coming. We're just rolling down the highway. Nothing crazy. Holding at about 75 miles per hour. That's basically the trip speed. We get maybe an hour away from home, an hour and a half away from our destination, and a Mazda Speed 3 pulls up behind me. I look behind me, I see it's a Speed 3. I'm like, I'm a car guy, you're a car guy. Fuck it, we're out here, what's up? He pulls up on the left-hand side. His passenger looks at me and smiles. I'm like, yeah. He gives me a thumbs up, I give him a thumbs up. We go about our business for a second. He rides, I merge behind him. We just I follow him for a little while. We're just riding down the highway going about 95. We're not speeding extremely. We're just both probably in 6th gear. I was in 6th gear. And we're just cruising. Now, this went on for maybe about an hour for maybe about a mile and a half. After about that mile, we ran into a little bit of slower traffic, and I saw this blue WRX STI, whatever it was. It was a blue Subi. See it up there, it has an exhaust, it's making noise. Us too, we have exhaust, we're making noise. We're like, cool. He looks in his rear view mirror one time, I swear it had to have been one time. Looks behind him, sees us, drops a gear, takes off. The Mazda guy drops a gear, takes off. I drop a gear, I don't really take off. I don't really take off the first time. I'm kind of like, meh, just straight pipe and loud noises, but not going anywhere yet. So I'm just meh up the road, still keeping up with these guys. The Subaru took it to the next level. He had to drop to at least 3rd gear. I hear him full on getting on it, wastegate, all the above, black smoke out his ass because that shit had not been tuned for sure. Flies up the road. Speed 3 follows suit. I now drop to 4th. I'm not going to 3rd yet. 3rd gear, if you race, you know 3rd gear is the gear. That's the gear to be in for most cars. For a 6-speed close ratio transmission, 3rd gear is the freaking gear. I drop to 4th, and I'm just like, I'm just going to keep up. I'm not trying to pass anybody yet. Start cruising. Catch up to the Speed 3 guy again. He looks at me. We're both really excited. I'm like, cool. He gets back in front, starts going again. I'm like, you know what, let me give these guys a taste of the RSX. I haven't really gotten on it all that much so far. And let's test what it can do. Drop into 3rd gear. Full throttle the whole way through 3rd. Shift to 4th. Full throttle the whole way through 4th. Shift to 5th. Full throttle the whole way through 5th. At this point, the speedo is reading about 140, 145, and I let off. Just let off. I'm like, you know what, that's good. Tap the gas to give it a little backfire. The car does just that. It backfires. Everything's straight. It backfired. I'm like, yes. But at the exact same moment that the car backfired, what I hear in the background is boom. And I'm like, what the fuck was that? The second sound is I'm like, what the fuck was that? So I slow down, put the car in neutral to see if my engine blew up. It's still idling, so I'm like, we're good. Keep driving. The Mazda's flashing his high beams at me. I'm like, oh, that can't be good. Pulls up next to me. His passenger rolls the window down. His face is not excited anymore. He looks at me. He goes, your bumper. And I'm like, what? He goes, it flew off. And I'm like, what? Alexis is in the car, and at this point she's kind of like scared, but also in shock of what the guy just said, and me also just kind of like, what the fuck did you just say? My bumper flew off? So we kind of slow down and we're like, well, wow, the bumper flew off. Let that settle in. And when it finally settles, what I think about is my bumper is the place where my license is held, my license plate. So without that, I am 200% illegal, and I will get pulled over in 5.5 milliseconds. So I'm like, gotta go back and get that. We go around, we stop, we see the bumper on the opposite side, so we go ahead and get off of that exit, pull off the exit, whip back around, get off. Actually, I think I might have some footage of that, and I'll put that in right here. Put the bumper back on, forget to put back in the license plate light, and it was just, that kind of ruined the entire day. So the gist of the story, the moral of the story, guys, is we are not living Fast and Furious. We're not a living Fast and Furious movie. We need to just, chill out. No racing, no speeding, and just cruise at highway speeds, and your bumper might not fly off. It might not. Probably won't. Maybe it will, but probably not. It'll probably stay on the car the whole time if you just drive normal. That's a lie. Fuck that. If you're going to get on the highway, you're going to have fun, go have fun. Be safe and be careful and mindful of others on the road, because you cannot predict every move. But guys, we build our cars for reasons. We do this for a goddamn reason. We're not doing it just to, hey, my car makes this number. Hey, my car pulls this hard. No, we're doing it so we can enjoy it and have fun. But do it at your own risk. I did this all in Mexico. So, I was pretty safe. I didn't go outside of the law. But you guys want to make sure if you're doing it in the United States, do it at your own risk. I'm not promoting street racing. I'm not promoting illegal speeding and breaking the law. But if you're going to do it safely and have fun.